When the needle of the compass broke on my voyage of life, I realized a multitude of things contributed to the cause and effect of losing my way. I did not realize I was lost until after the fact, and with the process of elimination, I threw the stuff overboard. And that was all it was, stuff. I was consuming too much stuff. Whatever the narrative or topic, one day I questioned the truth of what I heard, and the next I realized I was listening to a subjective perspective. We live in a reality that consists of both objective truth and subjective truth. The former is the truth of reality, which is free from obstruction, and the latter is the truth of appearance, which is relative only to the personal judgment or measurement in comparison to something else. Learning this has helped me to train my objective brain. It is a skill to see objectively when my subjective perspective plays the role of interpretation. All my experiences, beliefs, and knowledge colour my perception. Sometimes I find it satisfying to not have an opinion or conclude an answer. It is the difference between objective truth and subjective truth that separates facts from opinions. When there is so much out there, everything I could possibly think of, books, podcasts, YouTube, etc., I found it all so fascinating. I had found the internet, the World Wide Web, where the spider catches her prey. The global network, where the net works by hooking the hungry fish. And I was hungry. Then I got gluttonous. Like the Earth's north and south magnetic poles that are wandering away from the true directions, I had navigated off course and wandered aimlessly. Before my whole world had a pole shift, I stopped and remembered where I was, focused on my thoughts and held my hand on my heart. As above, so below. My thoughts are what my heart is. When my mental activity is on overdrive, it shrouds my objective mind. This not only interferes with my daily thoughts, words, and actions, it also interferes with understanding the message of my dreams. The message of dreams is objective. Although they communicate subjectively by using elements that relate to us individually, the message is objective. And when I view the message objectively, I can use it constructively. By settling my mind and shelving outside information, I resided within and connected heart and consciousness. Small crystals appeared under the calm ocean, lighting my way to inner and outer peace. I met where my heart truly belonged, with nature and consciousness. And this sprang forth likeness, so that what I came into contact with and experienced has the same quality. For whom truly knows the answers? I see variables that change with our consciousness and an infinite number of directions to explore. Take lessons as an example. Are lessons predetermined, set, or do we choose them? I used to embrace lessons and see how I could learn from them. With that in mind, I now no longer choose lessons, as I do not want to learn through hardship. Therefore, being present will determine my actions and reactions, as they are the cause and effect. Another example is reincarnation. I had always believed since my grandfather gave me the Celestine Prophecy book when I was 18. Yet now I question the reason for incarnation, because this 3-in-1 game of Monopoly, Game of Life, and Game of Thrones is a peculiar thing to play. Now my mind has wandered to the concept of that we are just tapping into the consciousness, picking up on a past life, maybe similar to ourselves. Seek and ye shall find. All the weird and beautiful concepts that I had to sift through, the senseless and nonsense that I fell for, just to narrow everything down to a reflection of myself in the omni of the omniscient. Once upon a time I fell for some of my own experiences being a type of reality, and that is okay. My perception may change next year, and that's okay too. There is no right or wrong, there just is. What I do know is I no longer use a compass. The sun shows me the directions. As my mind settles, so do the storms. Thunder rolls around us, and the wind blows high above us.